Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. I'm currently in the process of doing another weekly vlog because you all like the last one so much. So thank you for all of your lovely comments on that weekly vlog, and it's inspired me to do more of them. It's Thursday today and I just imported all my footage so far because I always panic, like, what if my phone got stolen? I just lost all the footage. So I like to kind of import as I go, and if I have time to, I will edit as I go as well, and I haven't had time for that yet this week, but I imported it and realised I just started filming one day and did absolutely no intro. Sorry, just getting a bit comfier up here. Life is quite chaotic at the moment. There's a lot going on, so I think that's why I didn't manage to do an intro. Anyway, that's what this is. I just wanted to film a little clip to say hello, welcome to another weekly vlog, and you are going to see me earlier in the week where I take you behind the scenes on an exciting photo shoot. So we will go into that footage now, and I will see you at the end of Tuesday and Wednesday's footage when we are back to today. From the shoot now, and I thought, you know what, whilst I've got my hair done, I'm going to try on these dresses from Mint Velvet that they kindly sent. I wanted to take a nice photo in the dresses. Anyway, I just put this dress on and I was like, this is so good. It's getting me so excited for summer. I love the fact that it's like nipped in at the waist but also has a dropped waist. I feel like I never see that in dresses. When it's a dropped waist, it's often like straight down from here and can make me look really bulky because I have bigger hips. But I love the shape of this, so just thought I would show you guys. These mules I just think are so cool. They're from Suzanne. And now finally this is going to be my outfit for the rest of the day, which I'm very, very happy about after changing my outfit a million times on the shoot and then coming home and trying on lots of dresses. I was so excited when this arrived, guys. I have wanted this Le Bon Shop set for months and months and months. I ended up ordering it, just so you know, because it's really hard to get Le Bon Shop in the UK without paying so much money for shipping, which just feels ridiculous. I got this from a shop called Bristol General Store on recommendation from Anna Newton, and it did take a little while to arrive, hence my excitement that it's finally here. But now that it's here, I'm just so happy with it. It's like this really lightweight, almost like a t-shirt, like a thick t-shirt material tracksuit, which I think will be so good for summer. And I love the shape of the bottoms. I just couldn't be happier with it. I just realised I totally forgot to say that the reason why I've wanted this tracksuit for ages and haven't had it is because this colour has been out of stock for so long in my size. I think, did I get a medium in the top as well? I got a medium for definite in the bottoms, and I think, wait, yes, oh no, that was a lie. I got ML in the top and ML in the bottoms, and it's the perfect fit. I definitely wouldn't want it to be any smaller. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I have just been unboxing this and thought, you know what, I will vlog this because it's very exciting. Now, this rug is actually not for in here, but I just want to get it out and have a look at it. So I'm going to get it out in here. It's actually for downstairs in the basement where we have our cinema room. I say cinema room because it is absolutely tiny in there. Well, basically you'll see the size of the room because this rug will basically cover the whole floor of the room. But I can't put this rug in there until, like, even Dan and I between us wouldn't be able to lift. The sofa in there is really heavy, is the story, and so we need to wait until we have like Dan's brother around or Tash is here or there's more people here at some point to be able to, we need kind of at least 2 people to be lifting the sofa, and then probably 2 more people to quickly whip the rug under the sofa. So the rug has arrived. It's from Ruggable. They do really good affordable rugs with really nice prints, and they're really good quality as well. So the rug is here. Everything, if you can't remember, in our cinema room, it's painted dark brown. It's Farrow & Ball Cola. The sofa in there is so comfortable. It's from Loaf and it's dark brown velvet, basically matches the walls. So, and the lighting is really kind of dim in there, so you won't really see a lot of the detail of the rug. I just wanted something that had a little bit of like a nice kind of traditional antique pattern, basically. I don't know why I'm literally trying to do this with one hand whilst vlogging. So my top tips, if you're shopping for a rug for a space, I think the bigger the better. If you have, I'm tripping over it. For example, say this is the room and you have a sofa here and kind of a coffee table in the middle and then like your TV over there. I want the rug to go fully under the sofa. I basically think almost that they sit like carpets in a way. There's nothing worse than a rug that looks like a postage stamp. So basically this rug is going to cover most of the floor down there. Oh my god, I actually love it. I knew this was going to happen. If I put the rug down in our bedroom, I'd be like, oh, it actually looks quite nice here. You just lay it out to see it, you know. So this is the rug. I'm so glad I went with this pattern. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy going round and round in circles, but I think it's really, really nice. Hello from the car and a slightly obstructed angle because I don't have one of those squidgy things that you can stick your phone to in the car. Dan and I both just use the maps that comes on the screen in the car. I think our one is severely outdated and we really should be using the kind of Google Maps on your phone and sticking it up there thing, but we don't. So apologies for the steering wheel in the way of the shot. I can try and do this. No, that's not any better, is it? As you will have just seen, I just went to Daunt Books and made a very exciting purchase. I bought The Witch by Marie, and I'm not even going to attempt to say her surname because even though I did do A-level French, and I believe she's French, at 2 p.m. today, literally like an hour ago, the International Booker Prize shortlist was announced, and I had it in my diary because I thought if it's being announced on, well, today is the 31st of March and I'll be attending the International Booker Prize ceremony in May. It's sort of become a tradition for Chapter to have one of the shortlisted books be our book club pick for April. And this year, because they were announced on the 31st, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to wait until the announcement is out and then go and purchase the book of my choice. Number one, have to make my choice from the 6 shortlisted ones and then go and buy it, and then I need to take photos of it and announce it on Chapter's Instagram account, which if you're not following, by the way, at Read with Chapter, please do follow. Oh my god, this feels so mental having this here, sorry guys. Also, it's quite distracting. I don't usually film in the car, and having cars just go past me constantly, I feel quite distracted, so apologies for that. Anyway, I was thrilled when I saw that this one was shortlisted and that I could choose it for our April book club pick, because there were a couple that I was hoping were going to be on the shortlist and could end up being our book club pick, and this was one of them. The other one was Women Without Men, which I actually already have and I'm so excited to read. That's not being shortlisted, but I think this is going to be an amazing one for us to read together and to discuss. Oh, they gave me a Daunt Books bookmark as well. I love it when bookshops do that. It's also not too long, which I think is nice for a book club book, because I know it's a lot to ask of you guys to read the book in a month. Not everyone reads at the same pace and you might have other things that you want to read and other commitments, so I think it's also nice that it's not too long. Anyway, I shall read you the back. In a small French town, a mediocre witch trapped in a cruel marriage cries watery tears of blood as she passes on her gifts to her twin daughters. They must soon make a choice: stay close to the nest and the mother who nourished them, or soar away from the dead-end claustrophobia their selfish father has imposed. It's described as dreamlike and unsettling, and I'm so excited to read this one. Also, Katie Kitamura, who is the author of Audition, which I loved. I think that was nominated for the Booker, actually, last year. She said it's mesmerising, wholly singular, completely unforgettable, and I really trust her opinion. So that's exciting. It also has really nice size text and I really appreciate that. Okay, I better get home, but I'm very, very excited about that, honestly. When I saw that it was shortlisted, I was like, yes! I've been researching them all ever since the long list came out and wondering which one we would do together. Here's a little behind the scenes of shooting for Chapter's Instagram account. I've just been putting the book down like this, and bringing it into shot. I think it's such a cool cover. For years, my post-shoot tradition has been always to have a Domino's. We have a fire on and we're about to watch, what's it called? Materialist or The Materialist? Something Materialist. Very happy with this Tuesday night situation. I don't like you because you're rich.
Well, why do you like me?
Whose birthday is it today?
Yummy.
Oh, whole hand in there. That's a really good spot.
Is it quite rare?
Well, there are herons, but I don't normally see them up that high. It's unusual for it to be in that tree. The cormorants often are in that tree. In fact, we call it cormorant tree.
Do you?
But
I'm going to have to fully explain what's going on here in a different section, but our builders have just arrived and the strip out is about to begin. So I need to do a quick before vlog of our little shower room, which is in desperate need of some love. And I'm so excited to get going with this project. Everything apart from the door is going. So I will just give you a little tour. Wait, maybe I should do it on zoom out. So this is it, a very broken shower. Hello. It's such a tiny room. It's actually really hard to show you guys when I'm in it. So I've just come out and done a kind of zoom out. But this is our shower room before. Time to say goodbye to this, which I am not mad about. Okay, so you will have just seen Tuesday's footage and then yesterday, which was Dan's birthday. And I don't think I filmed very much, but I will have hopefully included some little tiny snippets of his birthday. It was so lovely. And then you will have seen a little bit of this morning, which has been very exciting because our builders started work this morning. Today is strip out day. So I think I just filmed a little before section for you. And now it's fully going on up there. I'll take you up there in a minute. Oh, my arm's aching already. I need to switch hands. So something that I've managed to not explain at all in this vlog so far, I don't think, is that we are renovating our top shower room. It's a tiny little space that I really regret not doing when we did our whole house renovation pretty much all at once. Yeah, I think it was down to kind of budget, obviously, but also the fact that we just didn't think it needed to be prioritized because we didn't imagine we'd be using it as much as we are. We have family staying all the time, and obviously that's our guest bedroom shower toilet room. Also, when we were renovating the house almost a couple of years ago now, or like a year and a half ago, Sage was pretty much a baby in nappies, and I didn't imagine that being his toilet, which is kind of crazy. Obviously we did think like, oh, when he's older, but when he's older felt like really far away. And just telling you now, it goes very quickly, and now he's using that toilet every single day. So we've been really wanting to do it for a while, and finally we're in a position to do it, and we're really excited. And I'm going to take you all on the journey. I'm just really excited for it to feel like it flows and is part of the house. I think that's the thing that made me feel sad about it, is that because we have renovated the entire house apart from that one little room, when we just had the door closed on it, it was fine. But now that we're using it every single day, it just feels a bit cold when you go in there, and just not a nice, warm, welcoming space. I'm really hoping that in 3 weeks' time, when it's finished, it's going to just feel like part of the house, and I'm really excited. So let's go and see how the strip out is going. It's amazing how much they've achieved already. This is probably about 3 hours since I last filmed in here, and wow. it's all gone. It's an empty room. So exciting. I've just quickly changed. I say changed, I just took off the white t-shirt that I had on under this knit because I realised it actually looks really cute with these trousers that I wanted to wear. These are, I have these in black, they're from a line, but I just got the navy. They're like a balloon style pant, but they're just such a nice shape and they're really comfortable. They've got a really nice elasticated waistband that I probably should tuck the jumper into a little bit more. And then this knit is from navy grey, and you guys know I'm literally obsessed with a V-neck knit. I love the shape of this one. And then shoes are the cutest shoes ever. These are from Paris, and I just think they're so chic. They're a little kitten heel. I just think they're very chic, easy to wear shoes. It's only 2 p.m, but I've had to get ready in an outfit that's suitable to go to a meeting right now that's at 3 o'clock, and then there's no point me coming home before going out for dinner this evening for Dan's birthday dinner with his family. We did dinner last night, just the two of us, and then tonight is dinner with his whole family. So I needed an outfit that didn't feel too dressed up to go to a meeting, but also felt polished enough to go for dinner. And I think this outfit is fine for both. If I seem out of breath, I've just been running up and down the stairs looking at the shower room, and then had to run downstairs to get a glass of water, then back up here to show you my outfit in the mirror. Good morning everyone. It has been a while since I've vlogged, and that's because we've just had the long Easter weekend. We went to Norfolk and spent it with my family, and we had the most wonderful time. It was just perfect, and I think just what we all needed. Lots and lots of quality time together, and with my mum and dad and sister and her son, her husband. We didn't actually see my brother and his girlfriend because they had some kind of illness. I don't know exactly what it was, but they didn't want to pass it on to all of us, so we didn't see them. But we had gorgeous, gorgeous family time. We went to Southwold. We fed the ducks at Whitlingham Lake. We went out to our favourite Indian restaurant. I was actually just trying to do a kind of roundup, like I always do, of the weekend on a Monday, and it was really hard to find things to post because every single photo was of Sage being adorable. So, and obviously I don't post his face, so I was kind of struggling to find things to post, because also I'll usually, if I've kind of got my Instagram work mode head on, keeping in mind that I want to have things to post on Instagram to share with you guys. I will just take nice photos of scenery, but I was just so in my just kind of family mode head that I really didn't manage to capture anything at all Instagram friendly, so my content looks a bit random. But anyway, I thought that you guys would like to see a little bit, so I just shared that on stories this morning. Also, it was my mum's birthday on Friday, so we were celebrating her birthday, which was so nice, and we baked her a cake. And sometimes it's just really nice to just do everything and not capture any content of it. I feel like usually if I was baking a cake, I would be at least taking photos for Instagram or vlogging it or doing something, and it was just really nice that I didn't even have a photo of my mum's birthday cake. Her and Sage and I made it together on her birthday afternoon because she wanted to do that on her actual birthday, which was lovely. We went to a really good antiques shop, and so if you're in the area, it's called William Parfitt in Wyndham. I would highly, highly recommend. It was so good. We didn't actually buy anything, but there were loads of things that if we'd have gone when we'd first moved into this house, there was loads that we would have bought. Okay, I have 3 minutes to give you guys an update because it's 11:57 and I need to get on this call for 12. So I'll stop rambling about the weekend. The weekend was gorgeous. I loved it. My heart, or my cup, what do people say? I feel very full of happiness and love and family time. So that's great. I have lots to do today. Also, excuse my appearance. I just put so much skincare on, so I'm looking really shiny, and I'm having just an admin in my big baggy grey t-shirt, just getting stuff done day to day. Oh great, we still have 3 minutes. That's amazing. It's still 11:57. Okay, so as you know from earlier in this vlog, we are renovating our shower room. Our builders for this project are Connolly General Contractors, and they have been incredible so far. We weren't going to work with an interior designer because I didn't use an interior designer for this entire house, but it was kind of my full-time project for like 6 to 9 months, and it was a lot. And we weren't going to use one for the shower room, but then Kieran from Connolly General, he said to me, I have this friend, she's amazing, she's an interior designer, she's called Rebecca Simmons. I'd love to get her on board for this project just because it's such a small space. So in my head I was like, it's such a small space, we don't need an interior designer. But actually, now that I said to him, yes, sure, let's get her on board, and we're working with her on it, just remotely, so I'm about to have a call with her in 1 minute, and with Kieran from the contractors. And actually, it has been so useful so far to have Becca on board. In such a small space, you have to be really careful that everything is planned out perfectly, and I'll show you. It'll have to be after the call now because I need to jump on this. But I will show you, she's done drawings to scale of the room from like all different angles, which has been so helpful for a project that's very, very tiny, and also a project that we want to be done and finished within the next 3 weeks, and it's already ripped out. She's coming into it as we're right in the middle of everything, and she has been unimaginably helpful so far. And also what's been so helpful is because we haven't ordered anything. I don't know what taps we want. I don't know what shower we need, size of anything. And she knows all the companies that can get things to you quickly, because I showed her some taps that I loved and she said, these are lovely, but they say 12 weeks to make. And I just missed that in the small print. So both Kieran and Becca have been incredible with all that stuff. Right, I must jump on this call now. Let's click. But I just asked her if she's happy for me to share her kind of mock-ups and drawings on YouTube with you guys, and she just said yes, happy to share anything, so that is great. Okay, I'm joining the call now. I'll speak to you after.
A traditional door opens, it eats into the space of the room, and especially in a smaller room like your upstairs bathroom. And our suggestion to try and maximize the space in that room is that we install a pocket door system that slides into the cavity of the wall behind where your shower is going to go, and then that'll be just like on a sliding track, and then you'll be able to keep all of that usable space in the room, especially where the towel rail is going to go. We're going to have a challenge with that door opening fully anyway. So
yes. Yeah, it'd be really neat. And we could even do it so you have like a sort of panel in it with a fabric sort of gathered curtain, or you could have it glazed. But it would just be completely seamless, which I think would be...
You want to pull up the drawings, Bix?
Could you still have a curtain in it even if it was going to be sliding away?
You could. I mean, it might add to the depth slightly of the cavity, but it should be okay. That would completely eliminate the issue of a door opening into it. So you've got lots of nice space. And actually, when the door, when everything's shut, we could almost kind of blend the back of the door in with the tile colour, so it doesn't feel like there's lots of shower door, main door, window sort of like gaps in the tile structure of the wall.
Yes.
Which I think would be really smart. We could maybe match it to a paint colour. But yeah, the pocket door would essentially slide into the cavity here behind the shower. So it would be really, really neat. And it would
because the shower's an exposed shower system, we don't need to worry about the pocket door hitting any sort of concealed valves or anything like that, because it's all going to be mounted on top of the tiles.
I love it, guys. I really love it. And with the shower enclosure, that's one thing that I don't think we've decided on. Where do you get that from? Would you get that from the same place as the taps and the toilet and everything?
I think they do them. I'll need to double check. I actually just used the one that I think you sent the link of a while back.
Oh yes.
To Kira. It has the sort of two-way opening, but to be honest, that where you can see the 800 was right next to the loo, you don't really want to be opening it onto that section because it's just so tight. So I think probably something with a door on the longer side would make sense.
That makes so much more sense. I hadn't even thought of that. And also, I think the other issue that Kieran said and flagged to me last night is that the shower enclosure that I sent doesn't come in the size that we need. It's now 12:40. Just finished the call with Kieran and Becca. That was so insightful, so useful. I asked them if I could switch my camera on and film a little bit of the call. So hopefully you guys found that interesting, kind of seeing a little bit of the process of a very quick, short time frame renovation project. Lots and lots of decisions to be made very quickly, but I feel like we did so much on that call, and now we've actually had a tile sample arrive of the tiles that we think we want to go with. So Becca's just asked me if I can take that tile upstairs to the shower room and take photos of it in different places in the room and also take a photo of it on our wooden floorboards that we're going to also put in there. We're going to do reclaimed wooden floorboards to try and match the rest of the house. So I'm going to go and do that now and show you guys the tile. We were talking about the possibility of doing wall lights, but actually, as much as we all love wall lights, I just don't think there's the space in there for it. But we might do like a little battery powered lamp so that if you were going in there to brush your teeth at bedtime, you didn't want to turn on the big lights, you could just pop the lamp on. It's all happening and it's very exciting. It also feels exciting to me to be back in this renovation journey, but also really nice to know that it's only going to be 3 weeks. It's not going to be 9 months, which was this entire house. And once this is finished, that's the entire house top to bottom done, which I think is going to feel really good. Also, Becca was talking about with the pocket door doing some reeded glass to let as much light in as possible. And obviously, because she hasn't been here, it's amazing how much work interior designers can do remotely. So I'm just going to go up there and kind of film the space in the hallway outside so that she can see the kind of light that's coming in. And I said that we always keep Sage's bedroom door. It never gets closed, that door. So all of the light from his bedroom, and he has a very light bedroom, is coming in facing the shower room. So I'm going to go and do that now. Okay, going up into the shower room. It's going to look pretty crazy today, guys, just to warn you. Ta-da! This is the current state of the shower room. Quite terrifying. This honestly takes me back so much, like even seeing all that stuff in the floor. I remember when our entire house looked like that. But yeah, Sage's bedroom is there, and as you can see, it's so lovely and light in there, and that door is always open. So it does bring some nice light into this room, and obviously it has the window there, so it's actually not too dark. Now, onto tiles, a very important decision that we kind of need to make today. This is the tile. I don't know if I love the colour of it when it's facing me like that. I don't know if it looks too brown, and when I'm looking at Becca's renders, it looks a bit pinkier. Am I allowed to stand on this? I don't even know. I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to take the risk. If I fall through the floor, it will make very interesting vlog content. But what I wanted to do was kind of put it up on the wall here and film it like that. Do we like this colour tile, guys? I feel like I need to upload this vlog this evening so that you guys can help me make a decision. What do we think? And if I put it there, and then obviously it will be all over here. We're also going to tile the whole ceiling, so it would be up there. I'm worried that this is too beige and that I want something slightly more pinky toned in here. And look at it from that angle, it looks almost grey. Just shows how much you have to test things in all different lighting. I actually think I'm going to end this vlog here, guys, because I want to edit it and get it up. Would also love your opinions on tiles. And then I'm going to start a new weekly vlog tomorrow. So it's a very vloggy time at the moment because I want to document this whole renovation. So I'm going to leave it here, do some editing now of this vlog, and then in the next vlog, you will see more updates. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying being back on the renovation journey with me, and I will see you soon.